Hey up guys, Ben here from the Bear Pit TV, and this is my preferred 11 video for our game against West Brom at the Hawthorns on Saturday. Now I thought we played quite well against Everton on Wednesday night, so it'd be a shame to change much to the team, but the game only was 3 days ago, so perhaps you could say that some players won't be as match fit as others. There was injuries just before the game as well. You've got a new signing possibly to come into the team, so yeah, without any further ado, here's my 11. So, we've got Lee Grant in goal. I think that's a given. I mean, Butland's still out, and Lee Grant, especially against Everton, he made some spectacular saves. So you can't really drop him at the moment. He's one of the best keepers in the league at the moment. At the back, I wouldn't change an awful lot. Phil Bardsley played very well against Everton, and Glenn Johnson's not been having the best season since he's come back from injury, in my opinion. Yes, he's been played out of position at right centre back, but I mean, Phil Bardsley's been playing well. It'd be a shame to drop him. Ryan Shawcross is definitely in the team. He's our captain, and he's been playing very well alongside Bruno Martins-Indy, who's been consistent all season. Both very good against Everton. Kept most of the team pretty quiet throughout the majority of the game. And then Eric Peters at the back, who's been getting some stick recently for perhaps not being the fullback that we need. Perhaps we need to bring in a new one. But I think he's been growing into the fullback role this season. I think he's been doing very well. So it'd be a shame to drop him, keep him while I think he's in good form anyway. In the midfield, I've got Glenn Whelan in there still. I think our midfield needs that protective body. And at the moment, with Jeff Cameron out, it's hard to say who else is going to come in and try and do that. I've got two central centre midfields in there as well. I've gone with Joe Allen and Ibrahim Afellay. Now, let me get this out of the way. Charlie Adam played, I thought, really well the other night, and it's a shame to drop him, but we know what he's like. Again, 3 days later, maybe he won't be the fittest, especially because he played the majority of the game against Everton at full pelt anyway, chasing down their players, and we need that away from home against West Brom. So I've kept Joe Allen in there because his fitness is unreal. Along with the other qualities he's brought this season, his passing, his defending, magnificent, his awareness. And Ibi Afellay, I've moved from the right wing, which he played against Everton. I put him in the centre. I've done that because he played more as a centre midfielder anyway. He didn't possess much threat on the right wing, but he was fantastic in bringing the play from back to front. He held possession so well. His passing was really good, really tidy. Maybe not the most incisive at times, but I mean, it's hard to do that when you've got a team that defend like Everton can, especially under Ronald Koeman. I'm hoping that Xherdan Shaqiri will come back in. I know he had his calf injury just before the game against Everton, but I mean, when we don't have Xherdan Shaqiri in our team, we really miss him. He doesn't perhaps have the most goals and assists for our team, but he has one of the most chances created, and some of the things he does, he can change a game. We saw that against Hull. He carried the game completely on his own, and away from home, sometimes you need that person who will just carry your team up front. He's got that pace to break away from defenders, he's got that trickery, and he's got a good eye for goal as well. The same for Marko Arnautovic. I mean, who else are you going to put there? Ramadan Sobhi's away at the African Cup of Nations still, and even then, Arnautovic, I mean, you only got to look at his performance against Sunderland. It was absolutely fantastic. So, again, he's a mainstay in the team. You can't really say much. And then, it's a hard decision up front. We've decided to sign a Berahino, and I think it would be his dream to play against West Brom, really, to start anyway. Proving that he's match fit, proving that he's that goal scorer that should have been on the team. Even when he wasn't signing a contract, you know, we should have been there, should have been playing for them, scoring goals, maybe even got them higher up the table than where they are now, which is very high anyway. But I've gone with Peter Crouch. Again, it's the case of he's playing well at the moment. He's got loads of goals in his last few games. He scored his 100th Premier League goal in midweek, and he deserves to continue in the team. I mean, he's been saying that he's not been having the most opportunities in the last couple of seasons. he's got his opportunity and he's taken it. And as far as I'm aware, he should stay in the team for now while he's scoring. And away from home, he's got that big target man presence. If we need to kick it long, we can kick it long to him. We've got players in and around like Joe Allen, Ibi Afellay, Shaqiri, who can get in and around him. So, yeah, for me, that's my 11. I think that it should be Lee Grant, Phil Barsley, Brian Shawcross, Bruno Martins-Indy, Eric Peters, Glenn Whelan, Ibi Afellay, Joe Allen, Xherdan Shaqiri, Marko Arnautovic, and Peter Crouch up front. So there you go, that's my 11 for West Brom. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I know a lot of people are going to want Saido to start. A lot of people might not think Shaqiri will be back fit. People might want to see Glenn Johnson if he's fit. Yeah, lots of opportunities to come back in midfield. Giannelli and Boula's obviously missing out at the moment. So yeah, it's worth up for debate. Maybe change the team around. Like I say, 3 days ago, we have just played a game at high intensity as well. So yeah, let me know. But apart from that, leave all that good stuff down below for the video. Subscribe to Bear Pit TV. Have a look at us on social media. And yeah, let's hope the Potters get a win against West Brom on Saturday.